Hi, my name is Dana Ralph, and it has been the most amazing honor to serve as your mayor for the last 8 years. I grew up in Kent, attended the Kent School District, and I am the fourth generation of my family to proudly call Kent home. As your mayor, my experience in leadership has been tested and proven. I promise to be a hands-on leader with a strong vision for Kent, and that commitment has not changed. I have and will continue to show up every day for our city. My track record demonstrates my dedication to improving our quality of life by investing in safety, infrastructure, housing affordability, transit options, parks and programs for our kids, human services, and more. We've invested in our economy and partnered with our businesses and education providers to ensure our kids will have the skills to fill the jobs of the future right here in the Kent Valley. We are focused on creating opportunity that will allow them to continue to call Kent home and build a strong, prosperous community. I have fought for the things that Kent deserves and stood up for what our community needs. You have my commitment to never waver on those things. Our families and businesses deserve that kind of support. I've guided our city through hardship and challenges and have worked to create lasting partnerships, resulting in policies that directly support Kent families, businesses, and help grow our industry. I remain committed to reducing crime, keeping public spaces clean, and prioritizing safety, all while being transparent and accountable. Throughout my life, I've watched our community grow and change. I know what it takes to keep us moving forward. We've made a lot of progress, and I'm ready for another 4 years. I will continue to deliver results for you and your family, and I will stay focused on making our city a place where we are all proud to call home. I am so grateful for the opportunity to continue to serve our city. Thank you.
Hello, City of Kent. My name is Neat Grewal. That's neat like neat and tidy, and I'm here to clean up Kent. I'm running for Kent City Council position 2 because our city deserves better. Like many of you, I've watched Kent change, and not positively. Crime is rising, businesses are struggling, and career politicians are coasting through their third terms with annual raises while our community pays the price. I was born and raised locally right here in Western Washington. My parents worked at Boeing for decades, making me a proud Boeing baby. I recognize the value of blue-collar jobs and the hard work the city is built on, which is why I know the average person works too hard in a day to come home to property crimes that we don't even have the resources to prosecute. Criminals know this and leverage it against us. Right now, Kent is at a tipping point. We're dealing with rampant drug use, repeat offenders, and lack of resources to put criminals in jail. Nearly a third of our officers have left, and it's no surprise why. I will push to expand jail capacity so we stop the dangerous cycle of catch and release, restore justice, and boost morale of officers and the community alike. In the past 8 years, violent crimes are up 13% and property crimes are up 11%. Now my opponent is seeking a third term to continue this trajectory. Enough is enough. I believe in term limits. I think 2 terms is enough for a city council member, and now our city needs a change. I'm not here to make big promises. I'm here to clean up Kent. I will hold myself to 2 terms because we need fresh ideas and to uphold democracy. Next, I will use my experience to bring revenue back into Kent through an increase in small business incentives to foster local economic growth. Middle class and hardworking Americans have felt the economic squeeze of a progressively unaffordable city. Most of all, I want to end the streamlined sales tax loophole, which has robbed Kent of revenue since 2008. My opponents talked about this for years. Well, we want real results. Lucky for you, I worked on city, state, and national campaigns, so I know what effective, transparent leadership looks like and how to get results. It starts with someone who listens and responds, not complacency. I vow to serve you, the people, which means I'm just a phone call away, and I will respond promptly. Crime is all around. Our neighbors feel it, so do we. Data may reflect a downwards trend due to decriminalization and underreporting of crime, but we know the truth. I'm in tune with your needs, and I share your fears. In light of Fred Meyer's and the Walgreens closing, I feel a strong need to step in and defend our businesses in Kent. And if you believe, like I do, that Kent deserves safety, order, and prosperity, then let's make it happen together by saying no to out-of-touch incumbent politicians, saying no to enabling crime, homelessness, and drug abuse, and saying no to the status quo. We are in need of desperate change. The time is now. Let's say yes to term limits, say yes to my experience with proven solutions for these issues, and say yes to Clean Up Kent this November by voting for me, Neat Grewal. I look forward to serving the City of Kent as your future councilwoman. Check out my website, www.voteneat.com, for more information about me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Satwinder Kaur, and I'm running for re-election to Kent City Council position 2. It's been an honor to serve you as your council member and as your council president. I grew up in Kent, graduated from Kentridge High School, and now my children attend Kent schools. I have an MBA in technology management from University of Washington and work as a senior engineer in the tech industry. For over 20 years, I have actively served Kent, mentoring youth, supporting small businesses, cleaning up parks and streets, serving on nonprofit boards, and participating in PTOs. This community raised me, and I've dedicated my life to giving back. On council, I have focused on public safety, infrastructure, equity, and quality of life. Public safety has been a cornerstone of my work. I've advocated for increased police staffing, community policing, and expanding our community core to focus on rehabilitation. I supported the Community Immersion Program to strengthen relationships between officers and Kent's diverse communities. And I've testified in Olympia to bring more public safety funding home. I have worked to protect and improve our parks, from expanded play areas and trail upgrades at Morrill Meadows to major investments at West Fenwick Park. I've helped create safer, more welcoming spaces. I also supported enhanced park security to prevent vandalism and promote family-friendly environments. On infrastructure, I helped secure over $70 million in funding for city-wide improvements, including safe sidewalks, school zone safety, and the East Hill North Community Park, backed by $2.5 million in state funds. As council president during the 2024 budget cycle, I led a collaborative, transparent process to deliver a balanced budget, investing in public safety, housing, infrastructure, and long-term sustainability. Regionally, I represent Kent on key boards and commissions to ensure our voice is heard on transportation, housing, economic development, and environmental issues, always working to bring resources back to our community. I'm proud to be endorsed by Mayor Dana Ralph and all 6 of my colleagues on the City Council, a reflection of the bipartisan trust and respect I have built through years of collaborative, results-driven leadership. I've been endorsed by our local firefighters, teachers, and labor organizations. Experienced, committed leadership matters. I will continue working for Kent every single day, and I would be honored to earn your vote. Thank you.
My name is Toni Troutner, and I am running for re-election to the Kent City Council. As your City Council member during these past 8 years, every decision I have made has been to support Kent families and strengthen our city. As a dedicated advocate for public safety, I have championed investments in our first responders, improving emergency response times, and fostering stronger partnerships between law enforcement and the community. I have supported an increase in funding for our police, while working to strengthen trust through the implementation of body-worn cameras and our mental health co-responder program. I am honored to have the endorsement of our Kent Police Officers Association and the Puget Sound Firefighters Local 1747. I am dedicated to improving our parks and recreation facilities to promote healthy and active community. I have supported investments in our green spaces while maintaining recreational programs and enhancing accessibility for everyone. I've worked hard to support our families and small businesses, expanding access to training programs that help young people enter well-paying trades. I've stood behind apprenticeship utilization, making sure local jobs in the building and construction trades go to local workers. I remain committed to ensuring equitable access to services and opportunities for all our residents. While representing Kent around the region, I have ensured that we receive our fair share of funding while building partnerships to bolster our economy and attract new investments, businesses, and industries. Through strategic planning and responsible funding, we are building resilient infrastructure that meets the current and future needs of our residents and city. I am chair of the Puget Sound Regional Fire Authority, a coordinator for the Severe Weather Shelter, member of the Drug Free Coalition, a member of the Regional Transit Committee, and currently chair of the Kent Downtown Partnership. I live here, have raised my family here, and plan to call Kent my forever home. We have a responsibility to the over 140,000 residents, hundreds of city staff members, and the taxpayers of Kent to ensure each voice is brought to the table and that we deliver high-quality city services. We must expand our police department, ensure our roads are maintained and inviting to guests, and renew our commitment to parks and human services. During my free time, I enjoy spending time with my husband, Brett, and our sons, Kyler and Connor. Our family enjoys spending time outdoors visiting our local trails and parks. I have the experience, knowledge, and track record to keep our community moving in the right direction. I am proud to be endorsed by Kent firefighters, police officers, and my colleagues, and I would be honored to have your vote in this election so I can continue working for you.
Hello, I'm Sharon Shoker, and I'm honored to be running for Kent City Council Position 6. I bring over a decade of experience leading policy, nonprofit, and advocacy work across the state. I've managed coalitions, resources, and worked with people from all walks of life to solve complex challenges. That's the kind of proven leadership I'll bring to the Kent City Council. As a mom, I think about the future every day. I want my son and every child in Kent to grow up in a city with safe parks, family-friendly events, and opportunities that connect neighbors and celebrate our diversity. This summer, I knocked on thousands of doors and connected with residents who share their ideas, concerns, and visions for the future of our city. Parents talked about wanting safe sidewalks, crosswalks, and streets where their kids can walk with confidence. Seniors shared the importance of feeling comfortable and connected in their neighborhoods. And families talked about the need for affordable housing. And young people shared their hopes of being able to build a future here in Kent. I will work with nonprofits, the city, and community partners to take on these challenges, to strengthen safety through reliable transportation, well-lit streets, and walkable neighborhoods, while also expanding housing options. And I will work to address the root causes of homelessness, mental health challenges, and unemployment, to reduce the strain on our justice system and to support those most in need. By working together on these priorities, we can support families today and create more opportunities for the next generation to thrive here in Kent. I also hear concerns about businesses leaving our city. When a business closes its doors, it's more than just a storefront gone. It means lost jobs, fewer resources like groceries and services for families, and less stability in our neighborhoods. We can't just accept that. We need creative solutions that make Kent a place where businesses want to stay and grow. And that means supporting small businesses, immigrant-owned, women-owned, and family-run. It means improving walkability, encouraging residents to shop local, and bringing business owners into the conversation as we talk about revitalizing downtown. Together we can build a Kent where businesses aren't just surviving, but thriving, and where our city feels proud to be a hub of opportunity. The challenges we face, transportation, housing, public safety, and building a strong local economy don't have easy answers. And I won't promise easy answers, but I will always stay true to my values and listen to those most impacted and lead with that community voice. I believe in Kent and its people, and I know that when we work together, there's nothing that we can't accomplish. I'm Sharon Shoker, and I would be honored to earn your vote for Kent City Council, Position 6.
Our city is at a crossroads. Kent is growing, and with growth comes challenges, like public safety, affordable housing, and making sure every family feels like they belong here. I'm Andy Song, and I'm running for Kent City Council to make sure we face these challenges with thoughtful solutions. I've spent my life working to solve real problems for real people. As a mental health therapist, now college professor, and school board director, I've seen firsthand what happens when systems fail, and I've worked to fix them. I've helped to write policies that expanded access to mental health care. I've partnered with community groups to address substance use and brought resources where they're needed most. I created programs to serve our Medicaid and income-limited families. I focus on the how and use a solution-focused mindset to identifying problems and finding ways to fix them. As one of your Kent School Board directors, I have earned the nickname the Voice of Reason because I make decisions based on community input and stick with my values of representing all of Kent. For example, I have voted in favor of things that I personally did not agree with, but I met with the community and continue to act as a liaison for our community to have a voice in decisions impacting their families. Being objective and thoughtful is a type of representation I want to bring onto Kent City Council. From the 7-candidate primary, I am honored to have made it as one of your choices for the general election. A majority of the other candidates have endorsed me as their choice to represent the many voices of Kent. These endorsements are not just about me, but I mention them as they are about carrying forward the energy and ideas that so many of you have voted for. On council, I will focus on 3 things. 1, public safety you can trust. I worked alongside law enforcement and other first responders and will continue supporting them to keep every neighborhood safe. 2, healthy communities, making sure mental health and substance use services are available when families need them. I want to explore options such as banning unsafe camping practices and increasing public safety in Kent. I am endorsed and supported by local mental health, medical, and safety professionals and organizations because they've seen my work firsthand and agree I can bring meaningful change to this space, especially when it comes to substance use, as I personally lost a loved one to the fentanyl crisis and want to do whatever I can to prevent that same experience from haunting others. And 3, a growing local economy by helping small businesses succeed and making Kent affordable for working families. As a small business owner, I have personally experienced how local policies can affect local and small businesses. I want to bring my insights onto the council to contribute towards friendly and more supportive practices for local businesses. Even the Business Journal acknowledged my work by recognizing me as a 40 under 40 recipient for my sustainable and innovative business solutions. I'm Andy Song, and I'd be honored to earn your votes because I believe in Kent and I believe in us.